Welcome back to WTOL 11's Rivalry Show. Now, before the break, we left you with this trivia question. On record, what is the coldest Ohio State-Michigan game played in Columbus? Noel, do you have a guess?
Is it today, 2024?
No, it is not today, but also I would second that. It feels like it, right? No, the answer is in fact 1950, also known as the Snow Bowl. Temperatures got as low as 5 degrees on game day, and also, get this, had 7.5 inches of snow. I'm glad we're not prepared for that today.
Okay, so I'm going to continue to count my blessings with that information in mind, but that is good to know, humbling to know, especially in this state. But again, as we mentioned before, Michigan is coming into this game unranked. Their overall record 6-5 and 4-4 in Big Ten play.
Yeah, but as as we know, numbers don't really tell the entire story, because anytime these two get together, you never really know what's going to happen. So let's bring in Chase Bachman back here to break down the keys of the game for the Michigan Wolverines. Chase?
Tyler, Noel, as you guys were just saying, Ohio State 11-1, Michigan 6-5. But what does everybody say? With this game, you can throw out the record books. Anybody on any given weekend could beat anybody. Michigan's strength and advantage the last few years has been the offensive line. This year, the Wolverines have lost a lot of guys to graduation, and in this game, they need to be able to move guys up front. That will allow their quarterback, Davis Warren, time to make throws to their guys on the perimeter. It also opens up holes for the run game. Michigan can't allow drives to stall out in this game. And on the defensive side, the Wolverines will be going up against one of the most talented offenses in the country in Ohio State. The secondary needs to lock down their star receivers, and the D-line needs to be able to get into the backfield and make Ohio State's quarterback, Will Howard, uncomfortable. And if Michigan executes all of that to the best of their ability, Wolverines fans could be very happy by the end of the afternoon.
And no doubt the Wolverines have their work cut out for them, but it won't matter what Michigan does if the Buckeyes have anything to say about it, because again, we're talking about the number 2 team in the country with home field advantage. Just last week when I was here covering Indiana, it was the loudest I have ever heard the stadium. So of course today it's just going to be more than that, but it's important to keep in mind, Ohio State has not beat Michigan since 2019. Ohio State currently has a record of 10-1 with their only loss against number 1 ranked Oregon by 1 point. The Buckeyes are most recently coming off a dominant win over the Indiana Hoosiers, who were one of the last teams alongside Oregon to be undefeated. So since granting a top 5 team their first loss of the season, it's safe to say that Ohio State is coming into the 2024 rivalry game with confidence and momentum, something they've been unable to execute in the last 3 meetings with the Maize and Blue, especially with it being at their home stadium this year. Something the Bucks were able to capitalize on in last Saturday's game was fumbled punt snaps, and Caleb Downs returning a punt 79 yards in the 3rd quarter, which ultimately propelled them to run away with that game. So that means there's no room for error against this Buckeyes team, because they will make you pay for it, especially in front of their home crowd.
It's time to take another break here on the WTOL 11 Rivalry Special. When we return, we hope to hear from the guys from BNS, but still plenty more content to get through for this Rivalry Special as we continue the countdown toward kickoff. Stay tuned, more content coming your way.